Alright, I'm not going to get to a million subscribers without posting some videos and all that. I'm really struggling with this YouTube upload stuff, but I've been busy trying to figure out where to shower and more importantly and more often trying to work on some code and things like that. But yeah, an update. I'm in Wyoming currently. I reached Bozeman, Montana. Surprise, surprise. I was there. Bozeman doesn't have a Planet Fitness, so I was like showering by getting these one-day visitor passes at gyms. So I don't prefer Bozeman. Although, big shout out to is it Montana State University or the University of Montana, whatever, MSU, Montana State University, because their Norm Absjorn building is like unlocked all the time with lots of nice chairs and desks and Wi-Fi. So I was going to the library on campus, and then I saw this building. I was like, man, I have to use the bathroom. So I used the bathroom. I looked around, and I was like, there's some really nice chairs and desks. And then I checked the Wi-Fi, and what was good, I was like, I'm just going to stay here. So I worked in that building for like 3 or 4 days, working on code and stuff. I am trying was to move to Peru and marry my fiance down in Peru, but Peru is locked up. According to the girl, my GF, Peru is reevaluating the situation every 15 days. So I am stuck in the U.S. That's why I went on this massive road trip, because I couldn't go to Peru. I was supposed to go like in the beginning of August, and here we are in the beginning of August, not going anywhere except staying in the U.S. But it's a pretty cool road trip regardless. So, but yeah, I'm trying to build some software, some web applications. Another car. I'm trying to build a web application to like scrape some data from other websites, and that way I can make hundreds, thousands, and millions on Upwork.com by doing freelance stuff for all those people who need scraping done on whatever website. So trying to use this framework puppeteer.js, if you'll understand that if you're a coding person. But yeah, road trip out west combined with trying to write some code and trying to make money by doing freelance stuff. But I can't make any money on freelance stuff until I actually have the skills to apply to the positions yet. But when I was in Bozeman, I did work with one chick to help get her Wix site up. I didn't know anything about Wix. I do now. She previously had a Squarespace site. I was planning to work with Squarespace because I'd never done anything with Squarespace, but the first day I met her, I messed around with it. So I learned about Squarespace and Wix now. I usually only messed around in WordPress in my past. So apparently I have that skill set now. And I was interested because I could answer like all of the vast majority of her questions about Wix and websites. I guess it helped a lot that I worked at a web hosting company in Denver. Only job I was ever fired from. Not a fun story, a nerve-wracking story, and an interesting nerve-wracking story. Just couldn't remember to say thank you, have a nice day, or something like that at the end of the phone calls or instant messages. I don't know. I got a bit of a rough deal. So I'm trying to think what else to tell you, dear viewer. I'm in a beautiful place in Wyoming. I don't think you can see this. It is fantastic out here. This is beautiful. I was in Grand Teton, and then I was in Yellowstone. I just left Yellowstone. I have to go back to Ohio to do some stuff. Unfortunately, I am required to go back to Ohio. It's like a 25-hour drive back to Cincinnati, Ohio from where I currently am. I don't know, 23 hours now. But yeah, I'm kind of bummed out about that. I wanted to go out to maybe Seattle and Portland and drive down the whole West Coast. My goal was that I was only going to do that if I could start making money online. but now I have no choice but to go back. So I was bummed about this, but then I got thinking like, darn, can't explore the West Coast some more. I've been all over the East Coast, except like the northern East Coast. I mean, I've been to Boston, but Maine up that way. I don't think I've been there. I have not been there. But what if I went to like New York City and just chilled out and slept in some Walmart parking lots there, and just what if I actually try to like network and make contacts and see if I could actually get work doing remote stuff with people. I doubt I doubt my ability to do that. I don't think I'm very marketable. But I don't know, if I just built this little web scraping application and continually built more and more advanced applications one after the next, then eventually I will be marketable. I don't know when that'll be, but just start trying now maybe. I mean, I know I can do that Wix, Squarespace, WordPress stuff, even though I don't want to do that because that's not coding. That's not what I want to do. It's not really interesting to me. And it's just all like a bunch of e-commerce stuff, which I'm not passionate about at all. But that's the plan. In Wyoming now, just left Yellowstone, got to go back to Cincinnati for stuff, and I should be back in Cincinnati like Monday or, well, what is it? It's Thursday. I think it's Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So in 4 days-ish, that's how I'm going to split up the drive. I'm going to sleep in a city with a Planet Fitness each way. On my way back, each night I'm going to sleep in a city with a Planet Fitness. So I can shower, yeah, and work out, yeah, because I love showering. I found out. I love staying clean. Stay in Ohio, the Cincinnati area for a week-ish, few days. And then I'm sure to my family's great delight, I'm going to head out again this way to New York City. Maybe, just somewhere on the East Coast. I need to find some place to sleep that isn't warm, because I like cool nights. It was cold this morning. It was like in the low 50s, I think. I woke up in Bozeman, Montana, and it was getting chilly. Yeah. But hopefully it will be cool at night on the East Coast. I have no idea. Maybe I'm going to go swim in the Atlantic again. And yeah. I thought about going to DC, but I lived there for a few months in 2 different summers, and so I've been there, done that. The monuments are cool, but it's just something I'd see again. Where I've been to New York City, but I've never I drove around it, been through Times Square, but I've never really stayed there for more than a few days, and I think that'd be cool. There's a lot of different, I guess, the boroughs in New York City. There's a lot of different area to explore. It's very expensive, according to TripAdvisor, but I think there's a ton of things I can find for free to do. So I'm gonna try and be as cheap as possible. Random side note: I watched some YouTube video a few days ago about someone trying to spend $0 in New York for a week or something. And so what he did is he hooked up with another YouTuber who had knowledge about living cheaply. And one thing he did was dumpster diving, and they dumpster dived at nice restaurants, and they got really nice salads and desserts and other foods, and it's maybe a day after expiration, so he was eating pretty good. I would do that if I knew exactly where to go. I mean, as long as it's closed and clean and stuff. I mean, I'm not trying to get sick, but yeah, so maybe in the future you'll get a video of me dumpster diving in New York while trying to build some cool web scraping applications. Anyway, this is Jeff in Wyoming. Should be further east in the future.